fucking top group 6 workers. You take somebody's life, put the gun in their hand, you know
That's
what I'm saying?
fucked.
Get them fucked over, man.
That's fucked, but yeah.
Hola.
What's up,
Hey,
guys? Morning.
What's up? What's up? You're dressed like shit.
Yeah, I just come straight from the sewers.
Oh yeah, smell it.
You know,
Or you living
stand,
down there now?
Oh,
Yep.
fuck.
Jesus Christ.
I'll stand over here. Hopefully, you know, fresh air kind of gets rid of the
The
waft
breeze
a
kind
bit.
of sent it to us, to be honest, but it's okay.
Yeah. There's just no point me even, you know, changing because I'm going to go back down there. It's just, I'll try and shower and change before a meeting maybe.
Oh, like you're getting used to the climate, you know what I mean?
I mean, I don't even smell it myself, so. Yeah. I'm kind of used to it.
All right, boys.
Wine?
First, what the fuck is that? What's
It's my,
holy
it's my
shit?
baguette.
Where do you even keep that thing,
Wait,
man?
let me see that.
Up
Let
your
me see
ass?
that. Let me see that.
It's my baguette.
What?
Where the fuck did you get that, Harry?
That looks so rotted.
Jesus Christ, that looks disgusting, Harry. Why the fuck are you carrying that
Oh,
around? It's got the
yeah,
cheese
what
on
the
it and shit.
fuck?
Got my corn.
You fucking hanging out with
Oh,
Marlo,
Jesus
Harry?
Christ,
Crazy
Harry.
corn, bro.
Jesus.
Like, what the
What are
fuck?
you doing, man?
Got like a spear on my leg. What else have I found down there? Got some apples. Anyone wants one? Bit
No,
moldy,
thank you.
but
No, thank you.
Pass.
all right.
Thanks.
Anyway, all
Hanging
right.
out down in the sewers, Harry.
I live down there. Yeah. Well,
Jesus.
for
It's
now.
like a hobby. What's going on out here?
No, it's not a hobby. It's a lifestyle.
Oh, I?
It's a lifestyle. So what? You're gonna live down there?
Yeah, there's a little community down there. You know. Gigi's
Jesus
down
Christ,
there.
okay.
Marlo's down there. Flash is down there. It's not that bad, really. There's lots of people.
Group 6 gonna be down there soon.
You're gonna have a lot of Group 6 workers down there soon, buddy. Did you hear what the mayor did?
Yeah, I heard about that. Made me laugh.
I mean,
This
it
mayor's
makes
about to get
sense to me,
impeached
to
in a
be
week.
honest.
I mean, it makes a lot of sense. Yeah, but you know how people are. They're gonna bitch and moan.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I
So
think
we
Maybe
should
it's
try
going
to
to
keep this
hide.
Look at
mayor.
Group 6 anymore. They're a fucking felon delivering federal bags of money to fucking banks. Oh, yeah, of course you can't work
Yeah.
at, you know, fucking Group 6. You're a felon. You got a fucking criminal background. In what logical sense does that fucking make for you to work down there?
I think it's,
Yeah,
I think it's
like
great.
logic, it makes sense, but you know how
Yeah.
people are, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then how many people are fucking felons? You know what I'm saying? Are so many people doing crime or what?
Well, you know,
I mean, maybe a lot of people are getting caught doing crime. I don't know.
I guess so, right?
Y- y-
Haven't been to prison yet.
I mean, Group 6 is only going to be filled with, like, ex-cops, wannabe cops, or more cops. Let's be honest. Like, but, you know, I don't think it's a bad thing. You know, I think it's good.
That's how it was at the start. All the cops were working Group 6 until
Yeah.
they got hired in the PD. Suarez and shit.
Yeah.
Anyways, boys, yeah, happy fucking Monday.
It's
Happy Monday,
Monday.
boys.
Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Big things happened over the weekend. We had a bit of a couple roadblocks, road bumps, whatever you want to call it, that we'll be fully addressing here and kind of putting that to a side so we can move forward. I think today, I think it's important that we have a couple important things to talk about. One, potentially cleaning house in different ways. How we do things, keys, fucking members, all that kind of stuff. So I know Lane wanted to talk a lot about that, especially the members and the key part. So should we start there?
Yeah, I mean, might as
Yeah.
well.
Well, maybe we should start with Arush. You good, my man? How you doing?
Yeah, I'm good today. It's Monday, fresh week, clean slate, and good vibes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anything you want to talk about, or are you good, or anything you want to
Well,
bring
I
up?
guess I guess it was me and the Harry situation, but I heard that they had a talk with you about my book, Harry,
Yep. You know,
and
I read the book.
I don't know, man.
Wait, did I miss something over the weekend, or I was here yesterday but not Saturday? What happened?
Hey, motherfuckers were here yesterday. I'm blowing up everybody's phones. We're supposed to fucking hit the laundromat. Oh, look at
Okay,
that. They're
okay,
waiting for fucking
okay,
Langham
okay,
Kitchen,
listen,
fucking
man.
assholes.
No, listen, I'm gonna fucking tell you, okay? I got fucking patience, okay? But you know, is at the fucking laundromat, sitting outside with a fucking knife, standing by the fucking door, and then we go get the fucking hostage, and you know, we're ready to go, and he's like, "Oh, just start it," and I'm like, "What? You're not here?" And he's like, "I am here," and he's not there, and then fucking the whole thing was a fucking shit show. Okay, but we'll
Jesus.
get into that fucking after. All right.
Okay.
Oh, I.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I read.
What happened over the weekend? What's this book thing? What is this?
You know,
Did a book get leaked again or what?
No. Me and Arush had a kerfuffle, and then he couldn't make a meeting, so he wrote down a lot of his points, you know? Yeah, you know, Arush, I'm sorry for, you know, two-facing you, you know, for snaking you. It's my bad.
Harry is Gucci. Listen, boys, the past is the past, okay? This is the future. And all I want, man, all I want, you know, personally, okay, is we are the 5 dons, yeah? The heads. You know what I'm saying? The brothers. Right?
Right.
You know, all I want is that I can speak with my fucking brother without it turning bad. You know what I mean? And if my brother thinks what I'm doing is bad, just tell me I'm doing something bad and say you're gonna bring it up. Simple.
Yeah.
I think that's it. Nothing else. You know, nothing else I want. You know what I'm saying? That's all I want. Cause you know, if we're gonna sit in a car and shit and we can't talk to each other, it's gonna be awkward as fuck, bro. Why are we done then, right?
Yeah.
Like, you know, we should just be on the top. So that's all I want. And thank you for the apology. And I would like to apologize for the group too. That I'm not so good at collecting information when I'm not here myself. I'm gonna get better at, you know, when I wake up, maybe collect more information, you know, what have happened and stuff, you know what I mean? Instead of just waiting to see what's up, eh?
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright.
I mean, as long as it's, you know, go between you two, I guess.
At the end of the day here, Tony, the big takeaway is don't go behind each other's backs. You know, there's no need for it. It'll just bring us all down.
Yeah.
We got to
You know,
trust each other fully,
Right.
100%.
You know, I don't want to be that guy, but you know, I'm a little curious to what happened. But I mean, if it's in the past now and you passed it, then I mean, no ways. But I am curious what happened. I mean, you know, I didn't think any one of us were out to go behind each other's back or anything like that.
I can summarize it really quickly. Arush
Yeah.
Arush bought 2 washing machines and had them in his apartment. He was cleaning his own cash. He didn't know that, you know, he missed the meeting where we said not to do that and, you know, take the crew cut. He told me this on Friday. I think I thought it was, I thought it was funny, you know, and then, yeah, when he told me Friday morning, I thought it was funny. And then, you know, later that night, I didn't think it was very funny anymore. And I told Lang about it when really I should have just told Arush what he was doing was wrong and took the time to kind of like tell him that you can't be doing that shit. I should have brought it up in the meeting. So Arush felt like I snaked him, which I kind of did, you know. So that's what happened.
All right. Well, I mean, look, you know, mistakes fucking happen. You know, things sometimes you don't know when to say the right thing. I mean, as long as you two are past it, it's all good. Won't happen again. I think we're chilling.
Yeah, I'm personally, I'm past it, you know what I mean? Like I said, you know, 14, 15 hours sleep last night. I had a good sleep, you know, I'm chill. I was heated when I woke up that day, you know, Harry, when I called you.
But
you know,
it's
we're
all
chilling
good.
now
You
and
know,
it's fast.
I'm
Yeah.
over it. Yeah.
I'm over it too, to be honest. Like, I think as long as, like I said, as long as we all just understand we are brothers, and fuck yeah, man, we can snake everybody else, bro. But, you know, the promise I made was not to snake the crew, you know? The head crew. That was my thing, you know what I mean? I'm trying to stick to it, and that's about it, you know? Everybody else, bro, who's not in the crew, I don't give a fuck, man. I snake a fucking water for a water salesman, you know? It doesn't matter. It's just not in the crew, you know?
We're all good?
All
Yeah,
good.
I'm good. All good here.
Okay. There was a little kerfuffle in the mix of all this. You know, Martin was kind of involved in this whole shit show a little bit. You know, when Harry picked me up, you know, I told Martin to get the fuck out of the car because we're going to, you know, up to the house up north, and obviously we don't want people to know about that yet. As Martin like walked away, he said, "Harry, why don't you tell Lang how you're scamming the entire crew or some shit like that?" And that's what kind of kicked off the whole thing.
Well, that's not good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if he was trolling or if he was trying to stir or what the fuck the intent there was, but that's, obviously I got in my fucking head. I'm wondering what the fuck's going on. And then, one thing led to another. Things got fucking hot. Arush, got hot. Harry got hot. But we mostly resolved everything. I do think, though, we already told Harry, but the biggest thing is we can't be going to other fucking people to talk about, listen, a guy we just bought in, all right? We can't go and talk to them about,
Yo, Frasbo, thanks
how
for
our
the 10
shit
months,
works
man.
or what our frustrations are or whatever. I mean, these people are, a part of our crew. They're working for us. You know what I mean? We can't go to them and be like, listen, that just makes us look like a bunch of fucking idiots.
Yeah, we can't get what's the word? Loose. We gotta stay tight. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like we have a fucking problem that's, a high level problem, involving the Dons or whatever the fuck. You have to call me like we're doing right now. I can't go over to fucking Ilya and start fucking spilling the beans on how, Arush makes way more money than me and I want to fucking kill Luciano because he doesn't work enough and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, we can't be doing that kind of shit, right? Like, that just makes us fucking look terrible. Like, we just gotta be wary of who we're around and the things we're saying around people. And if people don't need to know shit, and if they even try to make you feel bad for it, tell them to shut the fucking mouth. They don't need to fucking know everything. Period. And I mean that's just as simple as that. We just fucking
Kane, thanks for the 2 months, man.
keep shit tight, like Tony Corleone said.
Gotta keep it tight. Nobody wants it loose.
Otherwise, what the fuck is the point? We become like every other fucking gang who's talking about all this, that, and the third, causing fucking all this messy fucking high school drama. I'm having meetings with Arush at 3 a.m. talking about Tony, and then Tony's having meetings with Harry and Luciano at 5 a.m. talking about me, and then I go to this other guy, then I start going to other fucking groups, and I start dragging as many people as I fucking can into it.
Yup. Call us a
Becomes a shit
fucking
show.
company then.
High
You know
school
what I
shit.
mean?
High school shit.
We don't want to be
Also-
like Raymond Roman all fucking driving around with fucking people in the car just talking about what his next plan is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
GG knows that firsthand. You know what I mean? We can't fucking do that. We don't want to be no
Yeah.
fucking company. We ain't no fucking. You know what I mean? We gotta keep our shit locked.
Yeah, I agree.
Stand on it.
Most important thing, or one of the most important things, we can't fucking. There has to be a clear separation between us and the people below us. 100%. No matter who it is. Could be close to you, could not be close to you. You could have known them for 5, 10 fucking years. It don't matter. At the end of the day, they report to us. We got to look at it from a purely business standpoint. We can't get soft with these guys and gals.
Yeah, they're not our fucking friends when they join the La Familia and get a rank or whatever you call it, right? They're at the fucking bottom, you know what I mean? If you feel like waking up one day, shooting somebody's fucking head off, and he's a fucking runner boy, that's just how it is, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Yeah. The structure is the most important thing here. The minute we start disrespecting the structure, it just don't matter no more.
Yep.
Blackley and Dad, thanks for the 5 months each, guys. Thank you.
We did mention before, over the weekend, about accountability. Again, things have cooled off. I get that. We're not as heated as we were over the weekend over this shit. But guys, we really gotta fucking enforce this because we're just letting things, slide. A little slap on the wrist. Is that how we want to, reflect ourselves onto the rest of the guys or onto the rest of the crew, or are we gonna be fucking, holding each other accountable here too? What do you guys think?
What do you mean on terms of like the situation that happened
Yeah,
this weekend or what?
Both situations, exactly. Arush, maybe not knowing about the whole thing, but he still did it, right? I mean, ignorance ain't innocence, but
Right.
Harry doing this
I
whole thing
agree.
with Martin, and the whole thing that happened between him and Arush. I feel like that's a big issue, but I'm just gonna put it out there on the table, see what you guys think.
We can do punishment, but we gotta be in-house, right, between the dons. But
Oh,
we don't
for
want to,
sure.
like, do it in front of other people, right, that are in the crew, right? But I feel like, I feel like even though I fucked up, but I still would be willing to sacrifice if there is anything needed. Or even maybe like a system where maybe if we fuck up too much, maybe get demoted for like a couple weeks. You know what I'm saying? To like really think about it, because at the top should be feel like we are at the top, right? You know what I'm saying? And right now we with each other, but imagine if any of us was under each other. You know what I mean? You could have fucking talk shit to me all day. I could never strike back in a sense, right? And it would be a different feeling, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think, I mean, we talked about fines so much, and I don't really know, like, has anyone here actually paid a fine? Like, since I know, like, we were supposed to. I feel like,
I paid my fine.
I think we did it one time with a 5K fine each. I think that's about it.
Yeah, I threw my
remember
5K in the pile.
That's like a long time ago now. Like what,
Mhm.
a month ago?
That was probably like a couple weeks ago. There's no way that was a month ago now, right? Like 3 weeks.
Yeah, no, 1 month ago, I think.
Did you pay your fine, Harry?
mine's still like kind of on my, what's it called? On my balance. I think the balance thing, I think we got, because we went over it a lot before. I think we need to have more like meetings with just the treasurer, to be honest. At least one a week, if not two.
Yeah, we need to know the balances of every pile, right? We can see
Yeah.
how much dinero we got exactly or not, you know?
I think, because the treasurer has all that information. I'm pretty sure my fine is still against my person.
Are we sure? Like we have a new treasurer now.
Yeah, but all didn't we?
I did.
You give her, you gave her all that, right? I'm not sure. We
I
didn't decide
I gave her the old files.
I don't think we decided to wipe the slate clean with the Don debts and shit, right? So that all still stands as far as I'm aware.
Yeah, no, I
Yeah,
just gave her
so-
the book transfer, and then she handles the rest. If that makes sense.
Yeah, so we gotta make sure that fine is paid. It's been a fucking while, right?
That's why I think maybe on Monday a great time, either Monday or Friday, to have a meeting with the treasurer. I think.
So
'Cause I don't think we even I think a meeting with a treasurer is very important.
I think Thursdays personally, because it's the day before we start paying others, so we know how much we got till Friday. You
That's
know?
just- yeah,
Does that make sense?
that's true actually.
Right? So we just always get that like one day where we know like this how much money we got, this how much we're working with, and then she can like on Friday when we get here, she don't need to pay out everybody and be like, okay, we got $2 left, you know?
What the fuck? What?
What?
Can you
What's
hear that singing?
Not singing.
What are you fucking insane?
You've been fucking
Yeah,
smoking
you're
gasoline down in the
fucking
sewers,
crazy,
bro.
motherfucker.
What?
All right. Fucking down
My-
in the
my-
sewers so much you fucking might be fucking got some shit in your ears, pal.
I think my like it's weird.
What kind of singing is it? Like a hummingbird?
It's like a pop song. Might have just been someone's
Pop
radio.
song?
Someone's
There's a
Oh.
radio on
car
the highway.
radio.
Yeah.
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 But yeah, I mean,
I
we've-
would pay that fine ASAP personally.
That'd be a
Right?
good idea.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we can't really hold off on the fines,
Yeah, I
Gotta
would just
be
go
paid
throw the $5,000 in the pile and just text Gigi and say that your fine has been paid.
Yeah.
especially before kickbacks, because
Yeah.
you're essentially getting money back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, I'll call up Gigi.
Just throw it in the pile and then just text her.
Yeah, I'm going to.
Oh hell yeah.
So how many fingers we taking for the thing over the weekend, huh? How many fucking fingers?
We
What
can
we
take
got?
one,
What we got?
one
What
finger
finger?
of you each. So one
Huh?
for me, one for Harry, so you can give us 2 fingers,
Taking
Luciano.
fucking fingers? Yeah, I want to make my goddamn necklace starting today. What we got?
I'd rather you take a toe instead.
Fuck no, man. You like, I think if you miss the toe, you can't balance, brother.
You take a finger, he's just not gonna be fucking able to operate in future jobs that well. It hates us more than fucking gains us.
I can't wear all my rings.
All right, moving forward. Come on, let's move on. What else we got?
nothing on my book, but all my sellers under me will be given to Luciano to command while I'm gone at least, so that they can start pushing. You can do whatever you want, punish them, kill them, whatever. But
Yeah.
yeah, I will be forwarding all of them to you, and that's all I got in my book. You know what I mean? At least when it comes from the street stuff.
I spoke to Flash already. I got to get in touch with Stevie and Ramon. I want to get them on a separate computer that we were pending on setting up, along with some of my guys.
Mr.
some of my new
Wikipedia,
runners.
thanks for the 26
And,
months,
we'll,
man.
we'll have them all kind of link up and shit like that.
Who are the new runners?
Vito got the 100 stars.
Okay.
And there's another guy that another guy in the streets that I've been
Ducks,
working
thank
on
you for the 11
these
months.
past days. He got it to up to 100 as well.
What's his name?
His name is Tommy DeVito.
Okay.
Pretty solid guy. He reminds me of Harry a little bit. Dives a lot into different things. Doesn't really like staying still. I say that in the most respectful way. Right, that's a good thing. He likes dabbling in the pawn shop shit, fencing, fucking running weed. This guy's a machine. So I want to see where he goes. Again, just keeping him as a runner for now.
All right. I think at that point too, like we kind of hold off on more runners. You know what I mean? Let's organize the ones we got. Let's get them back and push in a good system, and then we can look to expand. Moving forward.
Yeah, I mean, Arush has 3, and I have Vito, DeVito, and I got Sai and Ilya. So we already have a lot of people down here in Cyprus.
Also, on top of that, example, Lang, the guy we met in this weekend, we gave the 10 baht coin to, right? Those boys, example, like those boys looking to, push moto and stuff on the street, and we don't need to do anything with them, but it would be good to have people like that just pushing our product, right? You know what I mean? They buy the product, they push the product, and bam, we keep the rep, because other turfs are now going up in rep, and I really want to make sure we stay on top of it, because we not only we compete with the local strain, right? We also compete with the turfs, so we gotta be on top of that too, right?
We also got to make a decision, right?
Yeah.
For the 5,000 materials they're gonna give us, do we want to put that in electronics to make GPUs and juice up our farm a bit?
Yeah.
Or do we want to sell that and put it towards the treasurer funds?
I say we need more Bitcoin. We need to pump more.
I say we need to juice more and more, because like look at this. You give 10 baht coins, we get the 5,000, right? This is just easily like flippable to more baht coins, Like how much we make a day right now?
5,000 would get us probably like 3 Bitcoin in production.
I think that's good, bro. Like
Make like an extra 3 a day, yeah.
And this is just
Adds
like
up.
one crew, More crew needs baht coins, bro. I feel like if we pump our baht coin production, you never know, bro. Maybe one day you need some fucking money, some desperate motherfucker gotta give you like so much money, you don't even know. You just give him like 10 baht coin, make like 100 G's. You know what I'm saying? You never know.
Yeah.
Ooh,
I think if we juice our farm, it's funny. Some people don't think about. I wonder if anyone has thought about this. Juice your farm to making like 400 baht coin a day, and then just start selling it at a vastly cheaper rate than circuit boards.
Yeah.
Yep,
Because
makes
people
sense.
are burning all this money into circuit boards, so they can just be maybe even just be buying the baht coin for way cheaper and getting the shit that they want done.
No, it makes sense,
Yeah.
Because the more the more racks of GPUs or whatever, up the electricity bill.
But our bill wasn't that bad at all. It was like 18 grand.
Boys.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god, I have a crazy idea. This is more towards you sanitation people, right, Lang? Imagine like this. We juice up shit ton of Bitcoin, right? And you get the market ready, right? And then, a lot of people pay a lot for electronics and stuff right now, right? But once you get your fucking juice ready, not only that, you juice up your every other materials too. You get me? So like the second you fucking unleash on the market, start selling Bitcoins, all those electronics gonna drop, but you have the other materials that are high. You can, just keep selling.
I'm gonna be honest.
You
I want the circuit boards to drop.
That's what I mean. So you can if you stockpile the other materials, once you clobber them, then you can just sell others, like ready to go to everybody.
Yeah, well, me and my crew, we're working on a big deal with Mary, and now we're working on a big deal with the PD. It's gonna become to a point where I don't even need to be selling circuit boards anymore to make money.
That's what I'm talking about, man. So when are we gonna fucking rob these putos doing sanitation and shit?
I want to do that today, my man.
I'm down, man. Get me, I'll be down to grab the pistola, go hard, bro.
Yeah, we should gather pistola, a couple of bikes, and just go hard. I'm not even kidding. Because we have right now. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 crews now. That's what I'm saying. Like these people can't do this. Before there was 10 crews about 5 minutes ago. Now there's 6. People think they can do this. They go down there and they realize I'm not built for this shit.
Fuck.
But do you think you'll get a lot of the G6s are gonna turn to Sani? Probably, right?
Already
Yeah.
doing it.
I think they'll turn to grime first. Honestly,
Okay.
I think they just want to do something that's easy for fucking money. Apparently, grime is going through some problems, but I'm sure they're gonna iron that shit out.
Yep, hopefully.
And I think that's where they'll go. Personally,
That makes sense.
yeah.
Yeah. The
I
sun is a
people
lot
might-
of work, which is a
some
good
of them
thing.
might even just go back to fucking senior bonds. You don't know. I think it'll spread out. I don't think they'll all just go to sanitation. You gotta understand, my man. I mean, here you know more than most people. Sanitation is a fucking tough fucking job.
Yeah,
Yep.
It is
Yeah.
absolute brain rot.
it is. I mean, at least you know, those that stick with it, you know, they're gonna make it's gonna be worth their time. But yeah, it's fucking tough.
It's more than that, right? Like it's more than just sticking with it. You got to stick with it, and you have to have a solid plan to actually make money. Because right now, the maximum you can make, maybe even a little bit more if you're really efficient, is about 770 materials an hour divided it by 4. That's still kind of shit.
I mean,
So
the full. I feel like the 4-man group is completely pointless. I feel like
A 2-man group is slower though, so you'll make like 770 materials in like an hour and a half, hour 45 minutes, depending
Yeah.
on how well it goes. And then you don't include the fact that if there's a fuck ton of people down there, they're gonna be fighting over fucking jobs.
Yep, that's gonna happen.
Yeah.
They don't
man.
got they don't got their stars up. They're not getting 10 recyclables per junk. You know what I mean? They're getting
Yep.
fucking 6 or whatever the minimum was, if that.
So where,
So-
where would you hit them? You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna hit them up, you know, where would be the
I wouldn't
best
even hit them to
location?
rob them. I would just hit them, knock them the fuck out, pretend to rob them, and dip. I don't even give a fuck about the materials. I just want them away from the fucking yard.
I thought you were
Boys,
just
listen,
slowing down
listen,
now.
I gotta go pick up a bunch of materials from Teddy before he goes to fucking bed. Are we good?
Well,
I gotta do a
I was
room
gonna
job.
tell you boys about the laundry, but
I think there's more we need to talk about as well because didn't
Can
we
you
say
guys just give me 5 minutes then? I'll be
Yeah,
right
yeah,
back.
yeah.
He's
Yeah,
going to
go,
bed
go.
right now, and I gotta grab these before he goes to sleep.
All right.
Give me 5.
boys
Why'd you
this?
tell him to come here?
You see, yeah, that would. You see this baguette? Guess how much this one baguette is worth?
Like
$3.
They
you're
have no
funny.
idea.
How much?
$36,
Wait, what? You said
Why
you
the
were
fuck is
buying
that
it.
worth $36?
dude. So this is why I'm like, you know, I can't believe it. And you know, circuit boards at 8 is badass. You can build a fucking Bitcoin
Yeah.
mine. This apple, this baguette, this fucking moldy ass bottle, $36 each.
And you can sell that or what?
Yeah, easily.
Well,
What the
you mean,
fuck,
sell it
man?
to the fans or like to people?
No, to people.
What? Okay. I like that. That's kind of cool.
you
People
know?
are starting to already drop the price on the distillers, though, Harry.
No, I'm sure. Yeah, I mean, good news by the way. I can buy those now. So
Oh my God.
yeah,
Fuck.
Nice.
man,
Yeah, I was gonna
my
get one from
fucking-
Marlo, but if you can get one, okay, yeah.
My roof
Meanwhile,
running
we're selling
job is
them at
running out,
2,500.
boys.
I think that's the way we're gonna be able to clean these bands.
what you
Okay,
mean?
by you using distillery.
No, by the moonshine runs.
Ah.
Wait, what you mean clean the bands?
Well, you get bands from the vanilla unicorn. I think said something about taking it to the strip club, but there might be another way for it, maybe to clean more. I don't know, but
Wait, is this different
yeah,
bands than
different
normal
bands,
ones?
different
Oh,
ones. We
yeah.
have some in the house.
Oh shit.
Wait, you get bands from moonshine?
No, you get bands from the laundromat.
Oh, you guys dropped the laundromat.
Oh, right. I saw coins in there as well. So what the fuck is this?
Coins. Oh my god, that's sick.
They look like gold coins. I saw those.
Fucking arcade coins.
Yup.
Alright.
Yeah, the coins you can them in at the exchange for 25 cents each.
Wait, what? God damn.
Well, the coins, But
There's 8,000,
like-
like 900 of them.
there's a little bag. It says small change for small minds. So, might think it might have something maybe a little bit more down the line. We're not sure.
Interesting.
saw that the purple or pink USB or something, right?
Al Yeezy, thanks for the
Yeah,
3
yeah,
months,
I don't know
man.
what it's used for. Actually, I think it's for the monkey guy.
Oh.
Yep. Yep.
Damn. Okay.
So we'll see. We'll figure that out.
Oing. My
Wait,
fucking
so-
roof job running out.
So does the guy exchanging like the coins? Does that guy also have like a reputation you can work with, or no?
No, I mean it's the pay. I mean it's literally going to like it's like going to a fucking Walmart. I mean, actually, you wouldn't know this because it's like going to a coin machine and putting the coins in and getting a dollar amount for it. You know what I mean? Like there's no like it's coins. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody gonna track coins.
You know me too well. I don't know what the
It's
fuck
like if you
Walmart
took your
is.
fucking your piggy bank to the fucking coin machine, bust it open and put all your coins in to get a fucking couple dollars.
Yeah.
It's just coins. They don't think anything about it.
Coins are good though, like if you have a lot of coins, it might turn into a lot of dollars.
Yeah, I mean it could for sure. While he's doing his thing, I'm gonna take a piss right here real quick.
Boys, I've been doing more roof running a little bit here and there. Last time I did it about 2 days ago. Let's do this. I had 11 out of 12, right? I was gonna just about to do the 12 one. Time ran out, bro. But I think roof running gotta be the hardest job in the city because you lose rep every time you fuck up, which is a lot.
Jesus.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, yeah,
I
it
done
pays well
5
though,
jobs
which is
complete.
nice.
5 jobs complete, brothers, and I'm still at 0 rep because I fucked up like 3-4 jobs.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Think about it,
yeah.
bro. It's crazy.
Jesus
Nah.
fuck.
The hardest job in the city is hunting. Motherfuckers still don't give out stars.
Yeah, but at least you don't lose stars, when you fuck up a hunt. But yeah, it is probably one of the best paying jobs, if you're good at it, which I am. So I can bring us probably if I get a job every night like I got right now, but I'm at the meeting here. I got 18 minutes left. I don't think I'm gonna get it, but if I get 2-3 jobs at night for us, I can probably bring us around 1,500 jewelry every night.
Yeah, it's insane. I don't even have time to run fucking with Chumley anymore. I think I with the moonshine runs, dude. I haven't really been working for Chumley, but I just see he's handing out stars now. So
Who's Chumley?
the pawn shop guy hands out stars and shit, but I just don't have time to do the runs.
Wait, does he?
Yeah, he does.
The pawn shop guy. Yeah, I like those. I'll probably start doing those, for us.
Yeah.
'Cause
Yeah,
I mean,
1,800.
I like those.
Luciano, do you want
You got a lot of jewelry.
listen? I was thinking,
Yeah.
do you want to go halves on more distilleries? It's only going to be $600 each, and then today I'm going to give you a bunch of what you need to start fucking doing some distilling.
100%, man. Count me in.
$600 each for a distiller is great. If we get, I think
Yeah, that's crazy.
the thing is, I think we just set up, that little spot. I think we set up max 4 there, and then find a different spot and spread them out a bit. So if someone does go through and destroy them, we don't cry and lose everything.
Also, you
Yeah.
can't pick him up and shit. You just put
Nah.
him.
Yeah, you can't pick them up. If someone can kick them, and then they're gone for good.
I'm kind of pissed, Harry, that Clem scammed the shit out of us for $5,000.
Yeah.
Take his life, bro.
I mean,
oof.
the thing is, we'll
$5,000.
the thing is when they okay, I wasn't really. People do that shit, these people that buy turbos and then sell them for $9 grand, and then you got people the company doing what they did with the PC parts. The thing is, when you do shit like that, it doesn't make people want to work with you. Now look what happened.
Exactly.
It makes me just want to I'm just gonna do it myself then, and that's what happened.
Yeah.
$36 for a baguette and $5 grand for a distiller. I'm like, well, why would I get ripped off when I can just I can just avoid all that?
Yeah.
It doesn't give you
it's-
the inclination to want to work with them.
I get flipping the money. If the fucking distiller costs $1,300 or whatever, I get flipping it for $2K.
Sorry about that, boys. I just had to grab that shit.
Exactly.
For
That's reasonable.
$5,000?
That's
Yeah.
reasonable.
It's crazy.
That just
For
leaves a
10x.
bad taste in people's mouth.
Yeah, exactly. Should go
Why?
fucking clobber her head, to be honest.
How about who's head?
Do it, bro.
Me and Luciano, we split a distillery for 2.5K each. Well, I can buy them now, and if me and Luciano split one now, it'd be $600 each.
We got scammed.
Jesus
Shit.
Christ.
And I was saying to Luciano
Yeah.
that when people do these crazy flips, it makes me not want to work with the sewer people. I'd rather just do it off my own back, because they're not just. It's not just like a little kind of markup for them, like it's reasonable. It's like, it's a crazy flip, you know, to a point where like it's just not worth it.
So, what happens if I go down in the sewers and rob motherfuckers down there? Do they have a lot of shit on them or what?
It probably will, yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
these
materials-
Like a
sewer rats
whole-
will.
Materials and all the supplies you need for moonshine, they'll have on them for sure.
Bro, I'll
Wait,
fucking
that's
grab
the
a
fuck-
cat and rob all those motherfuckers down there, you know, one trip at a time, you know?
Harry, if we get a crew down there to rob these motherfuckers, they're probably holding on to all these things. Where are they gonna even store them? They're probably holding on to all of them. All
Oh,
these
for
baguettes.
sure.
We could fucking hit a gold mine down there and then use it up here in the distilleries.
They're
That might be
also-
something we should do.
There's also free distilleries down there you can just use. There's so many, man. If you
So, what, you thinking about going against the sewer people?
Yeah.
Bro, it will also help out, for example, Harry, right? Who's down in the sewers now. Because he will put some more shakes into the people so they can't just be like, Heidi, how you doing? I'm here, you know, cooking my own meth. And the guy is like, okay, I'm just going to go around the corner, make my own, like, you know what I'm saying? Fuck them, bro. You know, he put some scares into them. Maybe we get a lot of shit out of it. We can turn into more dineros, eh?
Wait,
Fucking sewer wars, man.
are you saying you want to do stuff in the sewers, like fuck over people in the sewers?
We're gonna flood the fucking sewers and then take off the
Yo,
shit
listen,
off their corpses.
what's the saying? Don't shit where you sleep, Harry?
Yeah, that's a
I thought you
terrible
lived down
idea.
there.
That's a
I'm
terrible
not
idea.
going to be robbing people.
Oh, just
If a
just-
roosh
Oh,
goes
okay.
down there robbing people, I'll look the
Nah.
other way. I'm not. I
I mean,
personally won't be robbing people down
I
there.
view that place as like a safe haven for like criminals. Like
For what? For criminals?
fuck-
They can
fuck
suck
all
my
that
dick,
bullshit.
bro.
Yeah,
Safe
fuck,
haven
like,
for
sorry,
it's
criminals.
like
fuck all that
a
bullshit.
Like,
like
what
a
the
thieves
fuck?
guild. Like respect them on,
No, a
They
thieves.
respect
guild,
the
a
bullets,
thieves
man, I
guild
shoot
would be
'em.
fucking sick. That I agree with. That would be fucking cool.
I mean,
but a
that's
safe
what I
haven?
think. Like they don't fuck anybody over down there. You go down there, you gotta get fucking invited, right? And then fucking, I mean,
Well, it sounds to me like Harry got fucked over pretty hard.
Listen.
Scams.
We paid $1,200 for one distiller, and before we were able to purchase a distiller for that price, they were selling it to us for $6,000, and then they dropped it down because they were kind to $5,000. They were still scamming the shit out of us.
Yeah.
Listen, we got the fucking pistolas. You know how many motherfuckers got pistolas these days, eh?
They
Anybody
ain't
pay
got
attention?
shit down there. They got sticks and bones.
Don't get me wrong. We're not gonna bring like 4 pistolas go down there. We bring one and then 3, 4 motherfuckers with knives and shit.
The thing is, right? Like, it's not okay. I probably got about way over 100 materials down there though, but I'm sure people have a lot more. But like this junk, like baguettes and stuff, like yeah, they're worth $36 each, but like only to someone who's willing to buy it. Like, I don't know. I mean, if you went down and robbed people, that's actually another thing. Apparently, people are concerned that the prices of crowbars are gonna like skyrocket. So if you're gonna rob anything off people down there, the crowbars would be the best thing to rob.
Why do oh, because of like the moonshine and shit?
Because of apparently
So-
material prices are rocketed across the board. So
Why are people using crowbars? I'm using when I go down there, I use the public route.
what do you mean the public route?
There is one public route. You don't need crowbar to. I think 2 of them, 2 entrances. That's what I use.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not really sure if it's a public route. Just people
Like
don't
that-
bother locking them
that
up,
is-
right?
There is 2 that is always open.
Yeah, because people don't bother locking them. Someone's still got to open them up. But yeah,
Really, because when they brought me there, they said this will always be open. This is the public one. It's always been open.
there's probably someone that maybe is like going there and
Ah,
opening it every time.
I guess maybe that's how the public. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm more focused about sanitation stuff. But yeah, it's good to know.
Are we? I know over the weekend, Lang, Luciano, you mentioned about changing our system up. Are we gonna stick to the system or are we changing it?
We got to review the numbers, the breakdown, the payouts, and whatnot, right? I
Mhm.
think Arush, you had an issue with the weed not being paid out, which I think we agreed on.
I think
Okay,
I think the one thing we wanted to change was growers only get paid when product is sold or some shit, right?
Yeah.
Arush?
Yeah, we'll just make it fair. You grow, you note down when your product gets sold. You figure out how much, and you get paid based on that. The reason I'm doing this is not to fuck over the growers, but like example, like 2 weeks ago we were selling like butter cakes, right? We were selling like no tomorrow. Last week it was slow, right? What happens if it's slow this week and the house pays out again? Then the house gonna be in minus. You know what I mean? So it makes sense to like grow, sell, get the money. Everybody gets it. Get it? If you got shit ton of money, it'll be different. But yeah, that's what I think should happen.
That's fair enough. Yeah. I mean, there's still I haven't. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's
I'm
a
not sure
lot,
if Teddy's
lot
been
that,
grown, but there's a shit ton of product that's been there for nearly a week. It's there's plenty.
yeah, because I haven't sold anything last week. Stevie was gone. So like and Ramon is lazier. So I think like that have really and also
And we're also just reworking the pushes right now,
Yeah,
so it's gonna take a
that's what I
couple
mean.
days.
So
But like sitting on products is not the worst thing in the world. As long as it's there, it can be made money, it'll be fine.
yeah,
We just gotta set up the new computer, get our runners all under it, and then
Yeah.
really make conscious effort to start pushing.
What I want is that I feel like every runner who should be on the runner one should at least push 200 a day, which is not much, if they're gonna like, the ones that are not buying just pure runners, get it? Pure runners should like push 200 a day, which is like what, 2 hours a day? Which is not bad, and they make good money too, Obviously, if they don't push more, they can push more, but we should have like a minimum quota, like every week will come to us, or whoever they go to, you know what I mean? They should be like, okay, hit 1,000 sold minimum this week. In that sense, we have a float into going it, and people gonna, start doing it.
I think for our runners too, we start telling people like, listen, you need to push in X amount of bags per week.
Yeah.
There's a quota that needs to be met. It's not you just do it when you want. You know what I mean? Because they'll
Benefits
still be
them
able
too.
to do it when they want, but at least we know a guarantee a week would be pushed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You put like 1,000 a week, that's 200 a day.
I don't
Monday
think
to
we do
Friday.
it crazy. I think we just start with like 500 a week. Because if we have 10 guys pushing 500 a week, that's 5,000 a week. You know what I mean? And then we go from there.
Yeah.
But the runners are not in La Familia, yeah? They're just runners, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
They are at the bottom
but
of
we
the
also
bottom
got
of
we
the
also got to
barrel.
understand like we don't want guys down here 12 hours a fucking day. That's not sustainable. I'd rather have them down here for 6 months pushing a couple hours a day than have them down here for a week pushing 12 hours a day and get sick of it.
True.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Quick
Think
question.
about sustainability.
Does Teddy? Okay. So all the racks are all the racks are up north now, every single one, and I haven't heard from Teddy. What kind of system do we think is a good idea? Like, do we want Teddy dropping off all the shit to the house and I move it up to the racks, or what do you guys
I
think?
mean, I'm down to give Teddy a key to the blue house. That's just my take though. The guy's fucking solid. He talks to nobody. He's very, very low key. Nobody even knows what he does half the fucking day. I personally trust him enough to let him know. Teddy, in my mind, if you ever pivot out of growing, Harry, like you said, you never know what you're gonna do. Teddy, we can always rely on.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't fully pivoted, but because I haven't needed to grow. But yeah, I'm already, I'm already like, I live in the sewer now, so I mean, it's already becoming a bit more difficult.
But what's the house for? Like, what is the house in North? Is it our Don house, or is it just another main house?
It's a Don's house. Remember, we said if somebody absolutely needs a key, like we'll give him a key if they fucking need it, right? The thing about Teddy, I don't want to bring up his fucking past, but he was one of the biggest, meth connects back in the day to multiple groups for years. So he's kind of got like that will to do something for a long time. And if when Harry pivots, we're gonna need somebody who's reliable as the provider for the product. And we obviously can't move the drying or whatever anywhere but that house, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know. We're keeping guns in there, to fucking beat the blueprints and shit. It's a lot, and I thought we agreed to keep that to the 5 of us plus cousin.
Yeah, but then who's gonna be the grower then? When Harry pivots, what are you gonna do, LeSean? Are you gonna start growing?
I don't know. Well, I mean, we'll cross the bridge when we get to it, right? I mean, Harry's still growing.
To me, in my mind, like I don't want to assume for people, but Harry is already slowly pivoting out of growing. The only reason he hasn't grown is like you said, right? He doesn't need to right now.
Yeah,
No.
I mean, the only reason, so the reason we had to move the racks is because the main house is still under my name. I mean, thankfully, I'm not heisting or doing anything sketchy, so for now, it's working great. But in terms of the other house,
and low key, since we moved a lot of shit out of there, that house is like been way better to go inside as well.
Yeah, it's so. I mean, me personally, I'm okay with it, but I think like it's very much like on a for me at least, the keys to that other house is very much. It really depends on who you are. Like I think, I think we should. For me, I'm okay with it. I mean, I don't know how else to do it. Like the guy would have the drop off plants at the house, then me I have to transfer them up to the racks. Then when they're dried, bring them back down to the house. Like when he could take care of it all himself.
Mm,
I mean, that's why there's the structure. But yeah, I mean, it would be more efficient like that.
I mean,
I'm-
the other solution, right, is actually getting a grow house. But I don't think we're any sort of position to get a third house right now.
I mean,
no,
a grow house
we
would be
can't. We
nice.
cannot. We cannot. Boys, listen. There are warehouses and storefronts, out for sale now. We don't even
Wait,
know.
really?
Yeah, like look at your thingy. It's been for days. What if like we don't even know? Maybe we could get a warehouse, big ass one. We have no idea. It could
Wait,
be a
wait,
huge
on
one.
the
We could
real
start
estate one?
operations in. Yeah.
Yeah, it's been like
So,
2
like-
weeks now,
shit.
Tony.
Yeah. So like it's been like
The fuck?
there for a
Yeah,
while.
I
and
guess I never just looked. Wait,
even
did
the
somebody
one by
buy
our
the one next to
house.
our house?
You remember Policia was even checking it out next to our house? So like I'm pretty sure, bro, like if somebody haven't bought it, they might. So my next thing, with a crew, my next goal personally would be like, to potentially get something like that and start up a business for us,
I mean, what about a fucking? I mean,
example like a washer hall we talked about and other stuff, right?
not to be like, I mean, a warehouse would be nice, right? I mean, what about one of these like fucking trailers up north, or like one of these shitty ass houses, I mean, they're like
Yeah, but-
they're like 70K.
Yeah, but nothing can fit in there. Have you seen how many
Yeah.
racks we got? It's like
Nah,
fucking,
you're right.
yeah.
You're true. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So
that's pretty true.
The thing is as well, boys. I know another house. When we decided to buy that house, the plan was to make that like the drug house, and then we're eventually going to get a Don house in Mirror Park anyway. So I think me personally,
Yeah, that's what I understood as well. Yeah.
I'm good with Teddy
Mm.
having a key, but I think I mean we should vote on it for sure because it's a big thing. I think it's worth a vote, to be honest.
all right.
If Harry, if you are truly one day going to pivot, is the only reason why I think Teddy should have a key, because I know he'll stick to that shit no matter what, and we never have to worry about it again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially if you're talking about numbers, like 500 a week, and then we have 10 runners, that's 5,000. That's like 2 grows for him a week, or or if I did it, like it's sustainable. So yeah, I mean, my vote. I trust Teddy, so my vote is yes, personally.
I mean, listen, I don't know Teddy well. You know what I mean? I to be honest, don't really know him at all. I mean, that's kind of how these things work. Is if you really trust him and people vouch for him, and he does something down the line, then it's on whoever did. But if you guys trust him, then I trust you to make the right call. So, I'm in as long as you trust the guy.
Yeah. Well,
But my vote is, yeah, we need a main supplier that we can rely on. Harry's already told us for a while that he plans to pivot one day. I don't see why we don't prepare for that now. Just my 2 cents.
Yeah. I can't help it, guys. It's a flaw in my. It's a flaw in my.
No,
I mean,
you're good,
I don't
Chief.
think it's a
There's
bad
nothing
thing.
wrong with it.
I don't
Yeah.
think it's a bad
Sure.
thing.
It's
You
moving
do
on
what
to
you
better
like.
things.
You've let us know for a while too. This is not like a last minute thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
you know,
like
you-
Luciano
we're
summed
all
me up
aware that you were gonna
perfectly.
pivot.
Like I will. You never know what I'm gonna be doing next. That's the thing. I've always been like that. It's
Well,
Yeah.
I think with that being said, maybe try to dedicate to something eventually. But yeah,
yeah.
you know what I mean?
No,
If you're gonna
that
start
would
this
be
whole,
nice.
if you're gonna start this whole moonshine operation with Luciano, let's stick to it. Yeah, that way we don't have to
Yeah.
fucking worry about replacing you eventually over that. You know what I mean? Like we don't want that to be a trend, right?
The good thing here is Harry showed the ropes to people like Teddy and I think Martin as well. So that's good. You're passing on the knowledge. Even if it does happen eventually with things like moonshine, we're probably going to have people dedicated to that regardless. That's what we do, right? We kind of show them
Yeah.
the ropes. We pay the path for them. That's what we do as leaders. So I think
Yeah.
either way, it's a good thing.
Important
Listen-
thing is we have somebody for every job there is. You know what I mean? We can.
Yeah.
We gotta always have
Listen,
two minimum.
If there's 2 people within the crew that I feel deserve to move on, obviously besides Gigi and Luciano, who have already moved on, it would be Teddy, and then it would be Ilya. They're like even Ilya, like everyone stopped pushing really, but he's out there pushing every day. Like
He's
he
a
doesn't.
hard ass worker.
He's a hard ass worker.
Yeah.
He's he shit doesn't really get in his way. You know what I mean? And like I said, same with Teddy. Like we don't know what fucking Teddy does all day. Yeah, that could be a bad thing, but to me, it's a fucking good thing. He's very careful. He operates in the background. I mean, even till this day, he gets new material orders every fucking day. Like he doesn't slow down. He doesn't stop. He meets his quotas all the fucking time, and he makes no excuses for nothing. He doesn't bother me. He doesn't bitch at me. He ain't causing drama. He ain't doing nothing. He just does his fucking work, and he enjoys it.
Yeah. No, that's definitely solid. On top of that, with the Don meeting, do we think it's worth having the treasurer here for it, or just doing separate meetings with the treasurer?
Depends on the topic, right?
I think
Yeah.
it would have to be separate meetings.
Separate?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I view like Gigi being the treasurer and like personally like Cousin being the clean person as like their own separate like I view them like really highly, right?
Yeah.
I want to keep them in the loop. I really want to keep them in the loop. I think it's really important.
Yeah. The thing is, for me, like I trust Gigi with everything. I just don't want to, like at some point, like we don't want to be blurring like the line right in the sand.
Yeah. True.
So I feel like separate meetings are just good.
Yeah, it will cause drama between others. You know what I mean? They're gonna be like, wait a second, she became the treasurer, now she gets chill with the boys. I don't blah 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 blah.
There's
I don't
meeting-
give a fuck about. I don't give a fuck
No,
about any
no,
of that.
not like that. But if you think about it like a soldier, right? A soldier, who comes to the family, wants to work his way up, right? A soldier gotta do what he gotta do. If you think about it like, okay, somebody came in, took a treasurer role, and then they're suddenly chilling with the boys, a soldier would be like, wait a second, that could be me. You see what I'm saying? It might not be a problem now, but it will be a problem in 2, 3, 4 months from now. You see what I'm saying?
No, that sounds like some high school shit that would put a bullet in somebody's fucking head if they
that's
brought it
what
up
I
anyway.
mean.
So what do you mean?
Well, what I mean is just wait for it then. But we don't have that problem, so we should be Gucci. That's what I'm trying to say. It's good to separate people's roles.
That is the important part. I think it's good
Yeah.
to keep roles separate. I don't give a
Yeah.
fuck about any of the high school drama somebody might fucking stir up over, right? It's just for the sake of everybody knows what their roles are. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
If Gigi's showing up to every fucking Don meeting, she might as well just be a Don at that point. You get what I'm saying?
yeah.
That's one
If we gotta
thing.
talk financials, we gotta talk money, then we plan a fucking meeting with Gigi.
Yeah.
Cousin
So-
too, if you guys have anything, I can keep him in loop, but he won't come to any meetings on Friday and stuff because he doesn't want anybody to know that
Right.
he even have a role on
No,
it
it's
with
good.
us. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Yeah. So
really good.
if you guys want to have meeting, we can have meetings with him. But if it's like stuff you want to talk about, I can bring up always to him because I meet him in the mornings, right? So he's always down to meet us, but he won't be at the main meetings,
I think what you brought up, Lang, about Ilya, Next Step, and Teddy is, I think we touched on the weekend. We need to go over the structure, and you brought it up at the start of the meeting actually, and I think some keys need to be removed, and that is like being given a key is more of like a thing of you moving up in a rank, more so than just get given it off the get go.
Right.
So that would be the last thing, right? I think structure. We need to add more value to it. I think for example, let's use Teddy as an example. Like if we move him into our main supplier, I think it needs to at least feel like somewhat of a big deal for him. Giving him the key has to be somewhat of a big deal for him. It's not just, oh, you're in, welcome. You know what I mean? I think we start adding more of a an emphasis on hey, you're doing good work. Let's have a fucking meeting. Here's your fucking key. Whatever. Do the whole spiel, right? I think that's definitely something we do got to do moving forward. I think, and we got to reevaluate people that we've bought in. Octo is a really good example. He was probably one of our worst guys coming into this, and now he's probably one of our best guys, if not the best. We talked to him. He
The guy
understood he has
cleaned 90K.
Yeah, I mean
That's
the
what
guy
I'm
That shit
Oh,
was
man.
insane.
guy's just doing great work. Similar to Teddy, similar to Ilya. You know what I mean? Like he doesn't stop working. I see him at the house every fucking morning. Getting ready to fucking do what he's got to get done. So with that being said, obviously people that we reevaluate can change, but I think it's good to reevaluate some of our guys, right? We all kind of agreed that we bought in a lot of people. I don't think that was a bad thing that we did, but it's important to realize that sometimes we're gonna make mistakes, and maybe we bought in too many people, or maybe we bought in somebody that's not really working out so well. Luckily for us, I think so far everybody we bought in has either worked out very well, or it hasn't, at the worst case, been anything negative overall yet. But it's just something we just stay on top of.
Yep.
And it should also affect the dons. You get me? You brought in a bad apple, that will also affect you in my book. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know,
I think
that's
that's
on
I think
you.
it's a stupid ass mentality.
You think so?
Yeah, because think about it. Who's one of the best people brought in right now? Probably Gigi, I would say, right? Or there's a lot, but I thought Gigi on top of the
Yeah,
list.
I mean, I
She-
would definitely say Gigi for sure.
She was brought in by Tony, right? Now we give Tony all the praise. He brought in Gigi. What happens 3 months down the line? She betrays us to steal the fucking house. We're gonna put the blame on Tony? Like,
Yeah.
But you read
doesn't
the
make
you
sense.
read
I
the
feel like
you,
I feel like
you read
Tony
the
should hold her
situation, though.
accountable at that point.
Yeah.
Tony would be the one to like whack her some shit, because he brought her
But
in
you
or
also
something
gotta
like that.
you also gotta read the situation though, right? If Tony brought in example Gigi now, and then 2 weeks from now Gigi fuck us over, then yeah, it would be bad reflect on Tony, right? But it all
How
depends
does
on
that
the timing
reflect Tony
and time.
negatively? It doesn't make any sense to me at all. I'm gonna be honest. That makes zero sense.
It doesn't. It makes zero sense. So it makes zero sense that you're supposed to, as a Don, example me, right? I'm supposed to fucking be like, I'm supposed to be good and not bringing in bad apples, right? If I fuck it up, that gotta be on me.
No,
That means
there's
my
a difference
evaluation was
between
not good enough.
bringing in a fucking idiot like Ramon, for example, right?
He's
And
not
difference
even
between
yet, but okay.
bringing somebody who fits the bill, who's exceeded expectations, like Gigi, and then something happens 2 months down the line that we can't foresee coming, and she decides to rob the entire house and pull a Jean Paul. Why would Tony get flack for that when, for the better
Because-
part of a majority of her time spent in the crew, she was fantastic? That doesn't make any sense to me.
Because timing, like I said, 2 months is different than 1 week. 1 week is different than 2 years. Get it? You see what I'm saying? You gotta look at it.
No,
you
I
know?
really don't. I'm gonna be honest. I really don't.
Well, okay.
I think the only, I think I see where Roosh is coming from a little bit. Like I think it, so there is a difference. Like when we've done some hard vouchers, I think if those people, were fucking useless and fucked us over right off the bat, then the person that hard vouched, like that's a mistake. But yeah, Tony bringing in Gigi, if something happens down the line, like, yeah, I mean that's not on Tony.
Yeah.
There's a clear difference.
It'd be really weird for me to bitch him out and be like, how dare you bring this person? You know what I mean? Like, this just doesn't feel right.
Yeah, I think there's a clear difference between. Does that make? Do you agree with that, Arush?
time-
Like, there's a
Yeah,
difference.
yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Timing is everything. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? If I brought in Ramon is not in, right? But if I brought in Ramon last week and then he slacked that 1 week, right? Wouldn't you fucking bitch me out? I should get bitched out. You know what I mean? But like if he fucking if he was working for 4 months and then he started like doing stupid shit, that would be different. It's all about the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we just changed the entire point of the conversation. But yeah, if it's all about the time, then I agree.
That's
But
literally what I said from the start. By the way.
that's not what you said, but that's okay.
That's literally what I said.
It's
All right,
not.
move on.
That's literally what I said.
I think the only I think the removing keys is good. I think it becomes like it just becomes a bit of an issue because like for example, we can't not like we want to these people as example, but you can't really remove Martin's and Yuno's key because they need access to the computer. So I think we made a lot of exceptions where like you have to bypass the structure to make it work. So I'm not really sure what the solution is, but I do think. I think using the key to the house and the house itself, all the tools that are in it, more of a reward is being promoted is a real good thing for sure.
Isn't Martin like running something out of like outside of the house? I think Lang, you mentioned that the other day. Like he's not even working out of computers, right? As far as I'm aware.
So he probably doesn't even need a key. He has like
Yeah,
three
you
properties
know
or
works on the
something.
computers probably like every day. Martin,
Yeah, you know's good.
He doesn't work on the computers at all. At least I don't
Exactly.
think he does. I don't want to overly assume, but I don't really think he even touches the computers. I'm gonna be honest. I do think though, instead of just taking keys right now, just have conversations with people, get them to step up, and if they don't, then we'll look at taking the key.
Yeah.
Give everybody the chance we gave Octo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Go
that's
from
good.
there.
Because
Yep.
someone like Ilya, when he gets promoted, having a key for him is massive. At that point, he could go in and grab his own product when he needs it. Still reports to Luciano, but he can grab more product if he needs it, right? It's that responsibility he has.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
When you think it's fit, I can give my key to the other house to Teddy. Until we get another one made. So just let
So
me
how
know.
many keys do we have in the house? I haven't even got a house. I haven't got a key that I don't need a
So
key.
that was another thing is that just to make sure we're all on the same page of that. What's going on? Do we know how many keys are in circulation for the house up north? Because I have one on me right now.
Two.
So what, mine and cousins?
3.
3 in total. Okay, gotcha.
3 in total. Yeah. 3 in total.
So let's try keep track of that. Let's keep track of that, and let's not
Yeah.
copy keys. I'll give my key to Teddy because it makes sense, and let's try and keep that key limit like low for that shit.
Well,
Yeah, I personally don't even need a key.
Well, there's a situation that happened the other day. For example, I mean, I don't know how we're gonna keep a key around in the house.
It's a bad
Kind of
idea.
like, yeah. So like, for example, nobody was around the other day, and we needed to get in the house because we needed the gun for the robbery. So we ended up having to borrow one of Martin's. So it's like, I feel like every Don should essentially have a key, but keep it not at the house, maybe in your apartment. You know what I mean? I mean, nobody else goes in your apartment. Put a barrel there. You know, only grab it when you need it, kind of thing. Because
So
I shouldn't have to call you. You shouldn't have to call me to grab a key for the house.
yeah,
that,
I actually
know.
agree with that. Yeah.
I mean, because not saying it's going to happen, but mistakes do happen. What if, one day, maybe Harry, you're not in town, right? And you forgot that you had the key on you. Mistakes happen, and we need to get in there, and then we can't get in. You know what I mean?
I mean, listen. At the end of the day, any Don wants a key to any spot. You should have a key to whatever spot you want to
Exactly.
have.
Yeah,
So
that's
I
why I
think,
got
I think
one
we should all
copied.
have keys.
I
Yeah.
thought
Put
we
it
were
in
all
your
having
apartment.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
we-
at the end of the day,
guys are
like we're fucking Dons, right? You want a key to a spot, you don't even have to give a fucking reason. You have the key to the spot, period.
yeah.
Just go from there. And now, obviously, there's responsibility. Don't lose the fucking key, whatever. Don't get raided, with the fucking key on you or whatever the fuck. But yeah.
I think if because I'm still a homeowner, I have one key. Like, if I give my key to Teddy, then like if anything does happen to me, like the only thing that's gonna go down is one house, not two, right? So yeah, let me know when you want me to give that to Teddy, and I can hand it over because I don't really need it to really go in that house.
Do you want to kind of promote Teddy then yourself, Harry?
Yeah, I can lay out. Yeah, I suppose like yeah.
Make it a whole, make it. I told him that he's gonna be around later. Maybe we'll just do it together then if you want.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do it together.
Should I inform cousin then in the morning so he doesn't freak out and stab Teddy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll inform him then that Teddy is, gonna be one of the guys to come in. And cousin will also keep a tab anyway, he's always there, so.
I think that's all. That's all. That's all I had. If you
Yeah.
wanna, I'm like, if you wanna get into the moonshine shit, I can gather you guys the shit, and I can buy you the shit on the cheap. So if you need distillers, or if you need the stuff to cook up some alcohol, just call me up.
Oh,
Yeah,
That's only for
Sounds
you
good.
guys, though. I'm not doing it. I'm doing this for Lucian. I'm doing this for the guys here. That's it, and no one else. You know what I mean?
Well, what's the plan with Moonshine? Are you and Luciano running a joint operation, or what is the vibe of that right now?
I
So,
think
so Harry's
right?
the guy underground. Harry's the guy underground. I'm the guy above, essentially. Unless Harry comes up above ground and starts cooking as well. We're trying to figure out the recipe, and I'm gonna start pushing this shit as soon as possible, like right away, actually.
It's like
Hell yeah.
early days, right? Yeah, there's a lot.
All right,
Yeah,
boys,
we-
let's wrap up this meeting. We've been here for a
So,
fucking long time. Are we all good or what?
Let me tell the
One last-
laundromat thing.
Oh, yeah, the laundromat thing. The laundromat
Yeah.
thing.
Go ahead, Speedy. It sounds like you're just.
No, go ahead.
Stop the rain.
Okay,
Thanks
so
for
with the
2
laundromat,
months.
I'll give a quick little rundown. Sunday, wanted to do the laundromat. Said it came up. Wanted to do it really quick, get it out of the way, figure it out. We ended up getting up a plan. We got a chop car. Used that for a getaway vehicle. We used the 4-door. Swapped in and out. Went into the laundromat. Busted open the machines. We got coins from them. Hands out the coins can go to the cash exchange. I mean, they're just coins. They're not anything crazy. They're literally worth what they are, 25 cents each. You trade them in at the cash exchange, for money. Thinks that it might lead to something else down the line because on the bag that we got it from, it says, small change for small minds. So he's wondering if, maybe something it could be used for something else. I'm not too sure. We also get a different form of bands now from the cash laundromat as well. I think from the safe. And I think mentioned something about taking them to the strip club. I don't know if they can clean them down there or not. I haven't tried it myself. I took the coins down to the sewers, down the bands to the sewers. Can't use them for anything down there. So we got a USB, we got coins, we got bands, and that was kind of it. Everybody got away, nobody got caught. It was a pretty easy job.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Good
Good
shit.
shit.
Good shit.
Yeah. I
yeah.
think future advice, thing that we kind of figured, and we didn't really notice it kind of till the end. I think using a chop car for a potential getaway and then destroying the evidence after isn't a bad idea. Once we were chopping it, we kind of thought, this is kind of good, to be honest, because you break the evidence down. Cops ain't going to find the car, no fingerprints, no nothing. I mean, it's a good way to destroy it. So,
That's smart.
yeah, I mean, it's all about luck, though, because you get a fucking dog shit photo or something great,
Worst case,
Why?
you lock back something good.
Yeah, exactly.
Why? Last thing quick. I have like I said, I have 1,800 jewelries from the roof. From now on, I will roof it up, get the jewelry. I'll take back what I said. Roof it up sounds very bad. I'm gonna go roof working, and then get the jewelry. I will start doing jewelry runs since it gives reputation, and then put all the dineros into the house. Yeah, and be chilling. I'm also gonna bring my own jewelry, the 1,800 I have, and put it in the house.
Yeah, I have 1,000.
Sounds
I
fucking
don't
good.
have time to fucking run. So yeah.
Yeah, if he gives rep, I'm gonna do those runs. I did one and I kind of like it. It's kind of cool.
Alright.
At nighttime I get to roof, daytime I get to do the thingy.
All right.
Good shit.
Good
Good
shit,
shit.
meeting,
everybody.
guys. Good meeting.
So when's the next laundromat hit, Tony? Like, what, 2 days from now, right?
Let's see. Because this is a thing that I don't understand, called global cooldown, I guess.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it's one every fucking every day. I imagine the coins need to be fucking restocked up when people are doing the laundry. So it looks like tomorrow we could hit it at 3:55 p.m.
All right.
That's when it'll be available. So we could, just to let you guys know as well, I won't be in town on Wednesday, Valentine's Day. So I won't be here, but I'll be in town tomorrow and the rest of the week.
And the last real quick thing, guys, is just
14.
guys, just remember, as we keep diving into this shit, the mayor, right, did the whole change with the group 6. We don't know what the fuck else this guy's gonna do.
Yeah.
Jesus.
You should have an
Keep that in mind.
informant in his office. Just saying.
Yeah, I mean, just keep that in mind, right? So as we keep diving deeper into this shit, Tony hitting laundromat, Luciano making moonshine, whatever the fuck, just keep that in mind. We don't know what the fuck else this man's gonna try to do.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would say send Gigi in as a cover, as an informant in there, for us.
I think it's way easier said than done, my man.
Yeah,
No,
man,
I-
you never know, man.
I thought warehouses, to be honest, were gonna come out with grime. I thought I was gonna be the guy who.
Whose car is this?
No, I just know that.
What does that mean, Tony?
Well, I just thought,
Why would a grime
in
worker
my
buy a
mind,
warehouse?
it's
I
just
look at
like
that.
everybody, it's just.
I gotta go back down to the fucking underground.
Like grime warehouse, I mean, like